The best view of difficulties is not that they are the result of a battle with Satan, whose purpose is to destroy, and God's, whose purpose is to rescue. Rather, the best view is to take it that God has each detail of your life in his hands and loves you, and is purposed to bring you to adulthood in the kingdom of heaven, that you may share in the full experience forever, eternally, his blessedness, his goodness, the joys of being in his family, the joys that he purposes for himself and all of us. We have what we understand to be difficulties, of course. They are fashioning us to be wonderful, to be complete. So we embrace them in faith and trust, with our eyes fixed on him, our Heavenly Father. It is such trust and faith at such times that are our rescue, in that we are fully and rightly involved in the process of fashioning ourselves for a glorious future. And we have at such times, as at all times, the presence of God. We are not fighting some terrible battle up against some malicious being desperately calling for God to rescue, hoping that he will, praying that he will. We are, on the contrary, most earnestly living with our eyes fixed on God, loving him and trusting him. We choose to trust God, and in so doing, greatly change what is necessary for him to do to bring us to full glory. This is a very serious lesson. I couldn't be more serious. It is a life of faith. It makes our time here in the physical universe wonderful. For heaven is already come unto us, so to speak. It's within us. And his presence, his company, is everything. Now, there are various ways of exercising this view, if you like, of what's happening. And one of them is to mechanically, could I say, thank God for the difficulty. In other words, giving it back to Him in trust and faith. And in severe difficulties, you will not be feeling this, perhaps. Not necessarily, but perhaps. But your practice is your way of saying to God, my desire is to trust you utterly, and this is my opportunity, and this is the way to handle it as I understand it. I thank you for this great difficulty, Father. May my love for you be strengthened. May my trust in you increase. May I love you with all of my heart and soul, mind and strength. Thank you, wonderful one. Thank you, dearest friend, Heavenly Father. Thank you, Heavenly Father. You may not be able to do this, but you may. And if you can't, still it is the case that God is bringing you through. And it is not the difficulty that you think it is. On the contrary, it is God's love and kindness to you, and He holds you in His embrace, whether you are aware of it or not. His love is complete, and we are His children. He is our Father. And eternity is eternity, not, if you like, the lessons that we have in the classroom. In short, we can make much more hardship of the difficulties than is remotely necessary. We can fix our eyes on Jesus, so to speak, as the Christian would say. We can fix our eyes on our Heavenly Father and wait upon Him. Our entire person and being focused on our God, on our Heavenly Father. For that is who we are. Thank you, Heavenly Father. You may think it's counterintuitive and scarcely credible, but there are many difficulties, severe difficulties, if not all, that can be experienced in the most positive, devoted way to God, and be deep inner conviction that it is right with God. And therefore acceptable to you. In truth, in reality and in experience. That is the way to utterly master the lessons that are deemed necessary for us. We love God. We are the children of God. We are devoted to Him. He is able and He is loving. His soul longs for us in our eternal completeness. Nothing else will do for Him. Heaven to our Heavenly Father is our completeness in Him and with Him. And it's our heaven too. So we embrace His care and His teaching, His love, His eternal presence, the goodness of our dear friend. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Thank you for everything that you have in our life. Love you. Thank you, Heavenly Father.